Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, where so many great events have unfolded over the years, and today this crowd is charged up for a big USC Trojans home game. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Nittany Lions will kick this away to get us going. He's got it inside the 15. They get him down to the 33 after a solid return. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here comes a handoff. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Here's the 2nd down play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've got so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. We're going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen. Both won the Heisman Trophy.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
After the sack on first down, it's 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Tries to get it to the running back. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
They're going to pick up a first down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer, the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart, think back to those Norm Chow offenses and the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams for Lincoln Riley, running and throwing and making throws just like that.
And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And the Trojans looking to cash in this red zone trip. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
grab down the middle. It's Freeman. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Boy, how about the read here by this quarterback to find his open man and keep this drive moving. Great conversion. And when you're in the red zone, you got to think about getting a touchdown. You want to come away with 6 points. And now they've got a shot to get it.
1st and goal, handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. 3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's down at the 3-yard line.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that 1st down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the 1st down.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Third down, out of the shotgun. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Quick throw caught on the left side. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for his back. Caught, completion. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Good job there finding the back of that angle route. The timing was perfect there.
Yeah, effective third down play to be able to move the chains. I really like the cut there on the route by the running back, getting across the middle of the field. And like you said, the quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly to give the back a chance to not only catch the ball, but get the yards for the first down.
It's a run. Running back Scott did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play.
It's an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Play action fake, looking to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Looks like the defense has it.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Trojans offense is back out on the field. Last time they were stopped on 4th and goal. Rolled the dice, came up empty. Can they get it going again here? Got a lane. Can he get in? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, USC.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Looking to throw it on first down. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return there, but a great interception. Give the offense the football at the 42.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he'll get there. Touchdown, SC. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before they even get to the locker rooms.
Now they get set to kick it away. This one will be fair caught. And takes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front of the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Penn State.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Nice throw, caught for a completion. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Penn State. Just ran away from the defense.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. The kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Turn starts inside the 15. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the USC offense is back out on the field, trying to build on this lead before halftime. They got off to a slow start, but they've gotten it, looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Trojans. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
And the point after is good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking right, this one caught.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The completion makes it second down. Or it's snapped to the back. Crosses the 45. It's a huge gain. The stop is finally made at the 41-yard line. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. No pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Second down after the incompletion. They're going to run it. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4. The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry up. Same tailback, another carry. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the ones that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Going the other way, can they catch him? It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. That run moves the ball across the 40.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. He'll look to throw it here on second down. He's looking deep here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
No, kick it away here. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First down here. The offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. First down. Looking to throw the football. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Chris, it's the consistency of his back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Tailback takes the handoff again. They make the stop just short of the mark where it's going to be 4th down and inches. And the Nittany Lions looking to run some tempo here. A running play called on 4th down. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
Pass caught, second down now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Chris, to me, I think the quarterback wanted to get this ball thrown downfield, but good coverage forces him to throw it underneath. But give an assist to the O-line, giving him enough time to be able to evaluate that coverage.
The Nittany Lions line up on 1st and 10 now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Launching downfield. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Goes out of bounds after an excellent run, but not enough to pick up the 1st down.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. I thought they were going to pick up the 1st down. They're going to be short of it. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go for it.
And they will trot out the field goal team here. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Return here from inside the 15-yard line. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Using his legs here. Gets some space around the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the 1st down.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime.
Timeout, USC.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Escapes the pocket. Breaks loose at the 45. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st and keep this drive moving.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the 1st half. And that is going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Trojans will kick this away to start the 2nd half. doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Out of bounds at the 36. And that's a first down on the offense.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Hit just as he throws the ball. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And he's got some open field ahead. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Southern California.
Boy, what a job by the defensive coordinator and the execution of this defense. Everybody's covered downfield, nowhere for the quarterback to go, and they get pressure on him. The ball's in the air, and a great awareness to be able to come down with the interception and take it all the way to the house.
The extra point is good. It's 28-10. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back and do a pick 6 in the last possession. Tackle made after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
And they'll give it to the back. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle. Picks up the first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. The first down pickup, tackle at the 45.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
The shotgun handoff here. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And the Nittany Lions are in the red zone now. They'll run it from the gun. He's got some room. Can he get there? He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Fields it just outside the goal line. The coverage team able to bring him down. Here comes the USC offense back on the field. Gives it to the back. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Pass rush closing in.
I'll say this defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
The Trojans will have to kick it away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to send the punt away. And the returner will be brought down. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Catch made on the right side. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he...
The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Fights through a tackle. And that run produces a decent gain.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
That gain sets up a third down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
That's the end of the third quarter with the score USC 28 and 17.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Running out of time in the pocket. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And they heave it deep downfield. Catch made down inside the 20. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. You talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
And the Trojans looking to cash in this red zone trip. He'll hand it off. Fights off a defender. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second- and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Ready up. Important second down play coming up.
Get set, get set.
Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Running back has it on the screen now. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And that one is incomplete in the end zone.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here.
Let's go.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes a quick catch. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, USC. Still no answer for this offense.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 during the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Michigan State offense comes back on the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. And looking to throw now on first down. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down. The rule of the catch, a big gainer.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. The Nittany Lions will line up on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And now they run the draw play. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down mark. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. They go with a direct snap. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Nittany Lions looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Penn State.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT.
USC 35.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And now before the kickoff, a timeout has been taken by the receiving team. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's when they'll start the drive. Trojans offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Went backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long here from the 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Goes to his right side there for the completion. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, SC. This offense cannot be stopped.
that was almost the entire length of the field. What a play by this offense. A nice throw. But really, it's about the receiver making a catch and showing you what he can do with the ball after.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Number 17 sets a kickoff.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. Look out, he's got some space. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Trojans.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for him here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
The extra point is good. He stretched the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if we give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. That is a big play. Finally brought down at the 44.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. Offense getting set. It's second down. Movement at the second level of the defense now. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down.
And he's brought down. A sack for the defense coming up big on this 4th down play.
Now the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off and try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll feed the back again. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, The guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
So the win streak continues for this team. Good job, Kirk, bouncing back. They're just getting stronger and stronger now.
You've seen their stock start to really rise, and these players seem to be buying in. Credit to the coaching staff for leading this streak and keeping this team together after that loss a few weeks back. You can tell this team is bought all the way in.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.